Good evening, fellas. Today is November 12th. What day of the week is it? It's a Wednesday. It's Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. Our year of the Lord Jesus Christ. I don't know why I said that. I'm not a particularly I'm not Christian at all. Like I don't really buy into Christianity, and I'm not really particularly a religious person either. So I don't know why I said in the year 2025, our year of the Lord. It's just something that people say, I guess people typically who are Christian. But as always, I am Addy, and I'm coming to you live from my home for what might be the penultimate stream from my house for the year. Or actually, it might be the... I'm thinking I'm not going to stream on Friday since I'm leaving on Saturday. So I probably should take that time to actually spend with my wife. Like, I mean, that would be the proper husband thing to do. However, I do like streaming, and I get a lot of work done when I stream. So I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll stream tomorrow and then not stream on Friday. Or if I do stream on Friday, maybe it will be like an earlier stream, because she doesn't get home really until like 6 o'clock. So maybe I could actually stream at 4 o'clock. And then I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But I hope everybody is having a great evening. And if Matthew shows up, I would like him to know that I did remember to click the ultra low latency option when I started the stream. So basically, any messages coming through, I should see right away. I should see them practically instantly. And as always, I am going to send the link to the stream out to our guiding light, our reason for streaming, the sole purpose of the show, who of course is Francesca Estevez, of course the beautiful and lustrous, the beautiful and lustrous Francesca Estevez. She is our North Star, and she is the reason that we do the stream. And I'm sending the link to her on Instagram in hopes that one day she will actually send a message in the chat. Now, I'm not going to say that I hope one day she's listening or watching the stream, because I am already convinced that she is. And I understand that some of you may think that is crazy, but just let me live with that fantasy. I am going to live with the fantasy that she is, and that she is just shy, and that she will one day send a message. And oh, look at this. Her birthday is coming up soon, November 17th. That's in 5. So that's next Monday. I will be in California for her birthday. And given that she is a movie actress, it would not surprise me if she was actually in California herself. Let's see. Is there any, like, is she like back and forth between Colombia and California or something like that? Los Bills. Okay. So this is saying Los Bilis, which I'm guessing is the title of something, is available on Prime Video. The first time is available on Netflix. So, oh wait, U.S. spell bond deed. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know, but that's fine. We do not need to analyze Francesca Estevez's Instagram. We will just kind of put it up here in the background so that we can, if we start to lose our way in the stream, we can kind of click on it and find our way home. All right, and let me go ahead and send, of course, the stream to the other person, which is the Razman, the Singleton man. I don't know if he'll be able to join, but we're going to send the link to him anyway. Okay, so I was hoping Matthew would be here, so maybe he could help me out on this, but test message. Okay, so Matthew is here. I was getting ready to give him grief for not being here, but I'm guessing that he is here since he just sent a message. That would be a good sign that he is here. So what I want to do tonight, I want to accomplish... I want to easily be able to switch lighting environments in the game. Now, this is it's like a meta task, right? It's not actually a task for the game. It's like a task so that I can do tasks for the game, hence a meta task. I remember I worked with somebody once that, like, you know how for like work, like you got to fill out paperwork, but then you got to go to meetings, and as a programmer, sometimes you got to like write tickets or fill out, but like you got to do all this work that's not work. And this person, she called it meta work. It's like work so that you can do work. And I love that term. I love that term, meta work. So that's kind of what this is. We're going to be doing some meta work tonight, and and I was thinking about this before I was on stream. I was like, well, how exactly do I envision this working? Like, I'm not even sure. Matthew mentioned something about a UI option. So like I could put under tools, and then I could have like an option that says lighting or lighting environment. And then that's another option that has other options. And I guess like what that could do is it could like enable, like it could enable this, or it can enable this, but then it would also have to set the lighting options in this rendering menu here. So here I have like I've just kind of literally just blacked everything out. I've changed the skybox. So I'm not sure how. I guess we would just have a script that when you change the option, it just goes through and like enables the things in the hierarchy as necessary, which means we're going to have to tell the script about those things in the hierarchy, but that's probably not a big deal. And then it will do this. So let's start with the basics. Let's start with just getting the menu. And I can do that here with this show prefab dependencies. I can use that kind of as an example. So if I just kind of go and I'm just look prefab prefab dependencies. Here we go. This is exactly what I wanted. This is a nice little script. This is called dependency viewer, and I think that's like in a utilities folder, or actually it might actually be assets editor. Is that a special folder? No, maybe it's not. So I'm trying to understand like how this script actually gets into the IDE, and I thought maybe it is this folder. Actually, I think it is assets editor. I think that might be like a special folder where the scripts in there are kind of assumed to be things with the ID, or they're kind of assumed to, they're not necessarily part of the game you're working on. They're part of like the IDE environment. That's what I'm seeing here, because otherwise I don't really see anything special in here. Well, maybe a menu item. All right, well, let's just copy. Editor is a special folder. You should create it inside this editor. Okay, so I was right, as I usually am. Okay, so let's go ahead and do monoscript behavior. I don't know. We'll call it lighting environmental lighting selector. Select environmental lighting selector. All right, perfect. Did I don't even know if I spelled that correctly. Let's take a look at this. Let's go over here. No, I don't want it deleted. I thought I selected rename, because I do want to see if I actually spelled that correctly. Oh, there's our guiding light, our shining star, our North Star. Okay, so let's see. Environmental lighting selector. Let's see. Okay. Let's just ask Grok. I could put it, I was going to paste it in an editor. Are these words spelled correctly? And then I'll just paste that. And let's see. No. Okay, environmental is incorrect. Did I make a typo? Enviro. Oh, I forgot the N. That goddamn N. Okay, so let's just go ahead and fix that. And then I think what we can do actually is if we load it up, let's see, environmental lighting. I think I can literally just change it here, right? If I just do rename, I think I want to do rename specifically so that it will rename the file. Right. Did it rename the? Yes, it renamed the file. Okay, perfect. So let's put the dependency viewer over here so we can kind of use that as a okay. So the way I envision this, like it's not going to bug me. Like there's going to be like a lot of these options are going to be hard coded, right? So So we would just basically just do okay. Static showed. Okay, so that's actually the method. Oh, I see. Okay. So we could do something like this, right? Let me do this. So basically we could just do this. We'll call this option 1. I'm going to give these actual names in a minute, but now I just want to make sure that I understand this correctly. So actually it would be tools, and then it would be, I don't know, environmental lighting. Okay, and then there we go. So option 1, and then this will just be option 1, and then okay. So this is just code. So this probably could just be this right here, like that. Perfect, easy. And then we're gonna have I'm gonna do 3 just to start off with, right? So we'll just have 3. So this will be them. Suddenly I smell like vanilla lotion. Suddenly for some reason in this room it smells like a woman. And if you're a man listening to this, I know you know what I mean when I say it smells like a woman. Because women always have the shampoo and the lotions and the creams and so just like every woman I've ever dated, they will at some point they'll just be they'll just be covered in scents, and so you're just suddenly it smells like flowers and vanilla, and so you're like, yeah, that smells like a woman. And so for whatever reason, it suddenly started smelling like a woman in this room. You know what? That could be a sign of a stroke. And I'm not even joking, because apparently when you have a stroke, a common symptom of a stroke is to you smell burnt toast. So I guess it's a good thing that I smell like some vanilla lotion or something. And KS says, good evening, sir. Good evening. Okay, so let's see if this worked. Okay, so we come over here, and yes, that worked exactly like I wanted. Okay, so option 1 will be Matthew's day-night controller. Option 2 will be Addie's simple day-night controller, and then option 3 will be pure darkness. Okay, so again, all right, let's just make sure that works. I had a friend once who was like, I remember this was long ago, and I was working on something, and he's like, why are you doing the menu first? You don't even know what you're doing. And I'm like, well, doing the menu actually helps me figure out what I'm doing. And he did it, he didn't seem to understand that. And I was like, no, I like this, it helps to kind of start with how you envision using the thing that you're writing, which obviously now that I word it like that, that makes perfect sense. This friend must have been an idiot. I don't know. Okay, so perfect. Okay. Oh, it sorts it. That's interesting that it actually sorts it. I wonder why it would do that. Is it sorting these? Let me see. Now I'm curious if it's sorting those or not. Let me see. We'll do X. We'll just do Z. I don't want to confuse Matthew, so I'm going to say Z. Else he's not. If I say Z, he's not going to know what I'm talking about. So I just want to make sure Matthew doesn't get confused when I say Z. So I'll start saying Z. Let me see. Okay, so it does sort them. Interesting. Okay, so it sorts the menus all together. Crazy. Don't you want the fourth to be bright midday environmental design? I mean, maybe, I don't know. A menu flow can help. Well, the flow, when I made my main menu, it made me realize I had to change some Galaxy generation code. Yeah, I always find menus help. Like literally kind of laying out. And actually, I do this, and I've talked about this before, but I do this in code as well. Like if I'm have to write like I know that I want a class and I have a rough idea of what I want it to do, it often helps me if I write code of how I would like to use that class. And then writing the code of how I would use it helps me understand what I need that class to do. It's kind of bugging me that it sorts, that Unity sorts the menu options. That's kind of bothering me. I don't like that. Like who said I wanted them sorted? Like who said that? I didn't say that. I mean, like, how dare you sort without even asking me? Whatever. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay. So here's the tricky thing though. So I would imagine. Okay, let's stick with we'll just call this Matthew's day-night controller, okay? And then we'll change this one to Addie's simple day-night and then pure darkness. Okay, so what I'm curious about is excuse me. So if I look in the IDE, I would want, for the first option, I would want this, the thing I'm highlighting, the sun, it's called sun. I would want that active. I would want that enabled. And if I was doing this in a script, I would just kind of have a game object that was a serialized field, and then I would drag sun over to it, and then I could go about that. However, this isn't a mono behavior. It is a mono behavior. Oh, okay. It's a mono behavior. So wait, can it have... Okay, what happens if... I'm just curious. What if I do this? Serialized field. So we would have private game object sun, or let's just call it Matthew's controller. So how... Oh, let's put a dash there, right? And then the AI is going to substitute the other ones. Like there's Addie's controller, and then there's pure darkness controller. So how would I set... Oh, wait a minute. They're over here. Wait, are they? Oh, look at that. Look, I can put that over there. I could do that. Okay, so wait, I could do these. No, I can't do that. Game object. What is this? It's a game. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Come back over here. Default references will only be applied in edit mode. Okay. All right. It shouldn't be a mono. It shouldn't? Why? I want it to be. Maybe I'm insisting on it. Okay. So I guess the thing is that I'm not in edit mode. I'm more in a view mode. It's bugging me. Default references will only be applied in edit mode. It really feels like I should be able to drag something onto that like this. No? It's a game object. Game object. Isn't this a game object? Isn't everything under here a game object? Wait. Create empty. Game object. It even says game object. Okay, so if I go back over here, and then I go over here, no. So I can't do it that way. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So I can't... have to be in your hierarchy then, but you may have build issues trying to run editor code. There's got to be a way to do this. Okay. I guess we'll have to ask AI since Matthew is useless in this. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but let's do see what AI says. Okay. Let's change gears. I have a tool, or let's see. I'm writing a tool that will... Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. Yeah, no, because we're not doing it like active, inactive as though it is a game object in a runtime environment. We're doing it like in editor mode. Okay, I'm writing a tool that I want to have menu options that when I select one, it will do a few things. Set to active set to active some game objects in the hierarchy. Change the lighting. Change the environment. What is it? Environmental lighting properties. Okay, this is a terribly worded question. I'm sorry. Here is the code. All right, so let's see. If I scroll down to the bottom of this. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Come here. No, stop. Come here. You can probably see what I'm getting at. I have some... How can I... Let's see. How can I associate items in the hierarchy with the game objects in this script? And how can I change their activeness as configured in the editor /hierarchy/inspector. All right, so let's see what it says. I'm curious. There has to be a way to do it. Surely there is a way to do it. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I was saying earlier, I don't know if Matthew was here or KS. This might be my last stream of the year from my home. I leave on Saturday, and since I'm going to be gone for a while, I'm thinking I may not stream on Friday because I want to hang out with my wife. But my wife usually doesn't get home until 6 o'clock, so maybe I'll stream at 4 o'clock. Maybe I'll do an early stream. So we'll see. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. I know 4 o'clock is like 11 p.m. I mean, that would be like really early for Matthew. Okay, let's see. And Matthew's like changing. Like he's changing everything. Like he's going to the gym. He's like, well, I think he's been going to the gym for a while, but he's like, Matthew is like on his, he's on his improvement quest, basically to like, oh gosh. Never mind. I gotta stop. I'm going to inadvertently insult him, and I don't mean to. I'm actually trying to praise him. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, what do we have here? Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So it's giving me code, but the ChatGPT, you would think with all the billions of dollars that they have, they would be able to invest a fraction of that into their UI because it's fucking terrible. It's terrible. Okay, so what do we have? Whoa, it just went, oh my gosh, it just went all out. Okay, you're super close. 2 key points. Menu item methods must be static so they can't directly use your serialized fields. Solve that by finding a single scene bindings component that holds your references, then have the menu items look it up and apply the changes. Below is a clean Unity 6 friendly setup that lets you assign target game objects in the scene, gives you 3 menu items under environmental lighting, safely toggles game objects with undo and scene dirty, plus changes environmental lighting. All right. Matthew is becoming a responsible and good adult, KS says. I already was. Yes. So he already was, but now Matthew is entering the Chad era of his life, essentially. He's moving into the Chad era, the Chad epoch. Soon Matthew will not be Matthew. He will be Chad. He'll be Super Chad. And like and we're never going to see him at that point. And we're going to be like, Matt, like we never see you. Like, what's going on? He's like, too busy banging bitches, man. I don't have time for your stream. I'm too busy banging the bitches. I do not have time for your stream, dear sir. Dear sir, I do not have time for your measly stream. I must be out there slaying puss. That's what he'll say. And that's exactly how he'll say it too. Okay. So let's see. How do we do this? So scene bindings, drop this on a game object in your scene and assign references. Okay, so that makes sense. So let's see. We can copy this. So I'm going to put this script in here. Stimulus yacht. Yes, Matthew will be on his stimulus yacht. What did I say it was called? It was called the SS Sausage Party. The SS Sausage Party is setting sail at noon. Be there, bitches. That's what he'll say. That's exactly what Matthew sounds like too. Okay. Lighting. No, light. No. Light. Oh my God. Light settings bindings. All right. Quick question. How long did it take you to feel like you became an adult? I remember myself 7 years old. It feels like a whole lifetime ago. How long does it take? I still don't feel like an adult. I'm 50 and I still don't feel like an adult. I mean, no, I do. And honestly, and so this is me at 50 looking back. I would say that I legitimately did not feel like a proper adult. I know you were probably asking Matthew, but for me, I did not feel like a proper or an actual adult until I was almost 40. I would say somewhere around 38, 39. Like I felt like this is actual proper adulthood. I think up until then, I felt like I was faking it. Kind of like that's kind of what it was like. And then, but the 40s are really good. 40s are good because at 40, people are going to look at you like you're an adult. You are an adult at 40, like you're 40, like, oh, no, proper adult. You know, like at 25, it's like, yeah, I mean, he's technically an adult, but he's a fucking 25-year-old. He's a kid. What does he know? Right? At 25. But at 40, it's like people respect you more, but you're still like, I understand that at 20, 40 sounds old, but 40 is relatively young. And you like, I think like physically at 40, I still felt how I felt at like 28, 29. Like things don't actually start to decline physically until like 45, 6, somewhere around 45, 46. Then you start to notice changes. And I'm noticing now that I'm in my 50s, I'm noticing that those changes are kind of accelerating a little bit. Like I run and my knees will hurt for like 3 days. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, so let's move on. Move on. Stop talking about adulthood. How old are you, Sad or KS? How old are you? Aren't you young? You're like 22 or something. And I don't mean, I hope I didn't insult you by saying like, oh, you're a kid. Like, you know, when I say that, you know, you're a kid at 22 or whatever, but you are like, you are. Own it. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So this is Environmental lighting selector. Lives in the scene and holds a... Okay, wait a minute. Whoa. 18. Whoa. You're not a kid. You're a baby. Whoa. I didn't realize you were that young. Wow. No. Oh, wow. 18. Okay, so here's the thing. KS. Here's what... this is going to sound like such grandpa advice, but I encourage you to take this seriously, and I encourage you to do this as best as you can, and you continue to do it for as long as you need. And that is start saving for retirement. I don't care if it's just $20 a month. Just like figure it out. Like, whether you open up an IRA, a 401k, I don't care what it is. But just open up something and just start putting a little bit of money into it every month, if not every week, right? Do it as often as you can. But I don't know how to stress how important this really is, because you are young enough where if you do it consistently, you are setting yourself up that by the time you're my age, you're retired. Like, if you start today, like at 18, like I like that's like the one thing I tell like every young person is just like start saving for your retirement, like ASAP. Stocks are good. I would diversify some Bitcoin, some stocks, some like I think you're in Canada, so I don't know if they have like 401ks or IRAs in Canada or what they have. So, but I'm sure they have something, right? Diversify a little bit, and it doesn't have to be a lot. Even if it's just $100 to start off with, right? And then literally $20 a month. If that's all you can afford, fine. But do it and be consistent. I wish that I could like beat you. I wish I could beat this into you, because if I could like physically hurt you and make you do this, you would literally thank me when you were 50. I'll be dead when you're 50. But if you would come to my grave and you would be like, Addy, I got to hand it to you, man. You were right. You know what, KS, do you use Google Calendar? I want you, let's see. So you're 18. I want you to go to Google Calendar, and I want you to set a reminder for 32 years from today and say, was Addy right? ? And I promise you that when you have that, in 32 years, when you are 50 years old, you will be like, God damn, that motherfucker was right. Now, at 32 years, there's a chance I might still, I hope to be alive. Well, it depends. It depends on what type of alive, because I will be 82 in 32 years. If I'm alive if I'm like, have my wits about me and I'm in the old folks home getting it on with the old ladies and like making inappropriate comments to the young nurses, that's an 82 I want. That's what I strive for. If I'm 82 in a respirator and I can't move and I have some like young nurse like wiping my ass, just like, no, just let it go, man. Let it go. But I'm serious, KS. The best thing you can do is start saving for retirement. Like you will, like you're setting yourself up for success. When I got my first job, I opened up a retirement account right away. And when I got diagnosed with cancer at the age of 33, I had been saving at that point for about 8 years. And I had a modest 401k. Like, I mean, for a 30-year-old, it was in the low six figures. But that was pretty nice for my age and for that time. Like it was a nice 401k. And I got diagnosed with cancer, so I did what any 33-year-old man would do. I cashed it out and blew it on the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit. There's no defending what I blew it on. It was ridiculous. The stupid shit I blew it on. Don't I want to surround this in like a if Unity editor or something like that? Isn't there an if def I want to use? Okay, maybe there's not. So KS, save money. My buddy, he has a son, and it's like he has a son, a young son. The son's like 5 years old, And it's like I've literally thought like, I should like I bet for Dashel, if I just like started something for him and like put like 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks a month into it, by the time he was my age, he'd have a lot of money. But then I've got nieces and nephews. I'm like, why would I do this for my buddy's son? And then like that buddy, like he's a good buddy, but then if I'm going to do it for that buddy, why wouldn't I do it for my buddy's kids in Finland? Or like, I don't know, my buddy who's in Finland, like who I think is probably my closest friend. Other than you guys, of course. Matthew says yes. Okay, so where did the ifdef go? Okay, Unity editor ifdef. Is this it? Okay. All right. So I guess that's what. So if Unity editor, and then so I just want to surround the whole thing. I guess. Let me see. Put it here. And then ind if. What is it in C#? Yeah, ind if. Okay, it's the same as in C++. All right. So let me look at this before I just go ahead and just like, oh, la, 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 la. Oh, look at the code that AI wrote for me. Okay, so the AI took some stuff. Okay, so it's like private color. Okay, so these are just preset values. So what I would do, I guess, then is I would just put it on a game object. I guess I could just put it on the player, right? I don't know that it's going to do any harm to put it on the player. So environmental wait a minute. Did I read something wrong? Wait. Oh, no, that's something else. All right, let me see. Drop this on a game object. Environmental lighting selector. Execute always. Am I getting errors? Does it have something to do with the ifdef? I'm just going to comment out the ifdef just to see. So KS, you're quiet. I hope that's because you're in another tab, opening up a retirement account. I hope that's why you're quiet. Okay, let me see. I'm opening a TFSA account next year. I don't know what that is, but if it's like some savings kind of retirement stock savings, whatever, then I'm all for it. As a matter of fact, nope. I'm all for it. Okay, so here. Okay, so then we have skyboxes, and then I guess I could expose whatever I needed to. Well, wait a minute. No. I still haven't attached it to anything. So let me see. Why can't I attach it to the player? What in the world? Why didn't I? In the US, do you not get auto-enrolled in retirement accounts? That's funny. God, you're so funny, Matthew. That's funny. Oh, God. He's just making all these jokes. God. No. The only thing we get auto-enrolled in is we get auto-enrolled in Social Security. That's basically it. Tax-free savings account. I can't do it right now. I need to wait a complete year after my 18th. Okay, yeah, that makes it good. Okay, well, good. And so I wonder. I would encourage you. Well, this is not as important as just doing it to be like it's good you're doing it. It's good you're doing it, right? Like don't get me wrong. I would encourage you though. I would encourage you to kind of open something. Well, I'm speaking for me, but I would encourage you to open something up that you don't have easy access to. So every time I have tried opening up a savings account to actually save, I just end up using it as another checking account. Like that's just how I am. So that's why for me, what works is to put my money into something like a 401k or into an IRA where I can still withdraw it. It's my money. I can still take it out, but I'm going to have to pay penalties if I do. And for me, that's enough incentive to just be like, okay, I'm just going to not touch it. I'm just going to leave it there. Like I put the money there and it's just there. That's what works for me. Like it just put it into like my money, like the money I have in my 401k now, like I could pull it all out tomorrow. I'm going to end up losing probably about 40% of it to taxes, but I could. So that's enough incentive to not do that. Okay, so what is going on here? Why can I not? Wait a minute. The script is an editor script. Yes. Okay, is the AI just sending me awry? No, I'm confused. Okay, well, first of all, how does Unity know it's an editor script? Wait. Like, wait. Let me make sure I pasted the right code. Did I screw something up? Is it because it has this execute always? AI lives in the scene and holds references, so it says execute always. Yeah, this script is an editor script. I'm going to tell AI and see what the AI suggests. Okay. When I try to put the first script onto a game object, I get the error, and then actually just let me go copy the error. Here's a little tidbit that a lot of people don't know. You can actually, if I just click on the dialogue, well, okay, I can actually highlight it. But normally, like dialogues, like I can highlight the text here, but normally, as long as a dialogue has focus, if you just hit Control C, that will actually copy the content of the dialogue to the clipboard. Okay. In the U.S., you guys get a tax-free allowance for ISA. Is that like, I guess that's like an IRA. So we have so it sounds like you're kind of describing a 401k. So we can put money. So like there's different types. Like the most common one is a 401k, which is an account that you can put money, you put pre-taxed money into it. And then you can only pull it out after you're like, I think when you're like 59 and a half, you can start pulling money out of it tax free. You can pull it out before then, but you're going to pay the taxes on it and also a penalty. And then we have an IRA, which is very, very similar. And they both all have like rules about them. So, is there social assistance in the US? Yes. But like what type do you mean exactly? I mean, there's various types. Whoops. But wait a minute. There's various types of social assistance in the US. Like Social Security, that's kind of like it's a government forced essentially savings account, but it's not a savings account. You basically, it's a retirement plan. And then you pay into it every year, but like I realize that taxes in the US work differently than a lot of other countries, but basically every like when you get in the US, when you get paid, your taxes are removed right then and there from your payroll. And I think that's how it is in a lot of countries too. But anyway, so you get paid and like it takes out like your federal income tax, your state income tax, unless you're in a state that doesn't have income tax. Not all states do. Your Medicare, your Medicaid, and like there's like Social Security. So you have all these things taken out, one of them being Social Security. And then when you turn, you can, I think it's when you turn 62. So when you turn 62, you can start to collect Social Security. Now you can wait until you're 72, I think it is, to start collecting Social Security. The longer you wait, the more your check will be each time you get each Social Security check you get. So that's why some people will wait until they're like 70 to collect the full benefit of Social Security. I will probably do what my mother did, and I will just start collecting it as soon as I can, because you never know when you're going to die. And also, my plan is to not live off of Social Security. I hope that Social Security will be a supplement to my income. Okay, so I'm getting all distracted talking about, this suddenly turned into a financial advice show. Here in Canada, if you don't work, you get around $1,500 to $1,800 a month. It's not bad. Here, here you'll get unemployment, and it depends on the state. I think in the state I live, it's like $1,300 a month, which for the state I live in is like nothing. It's nothing. My plan, like, should I lose my job and not be able to work again? I don't know. Like, let's just say AI came out tomorrow and just replaced everybody's job or whatever. I would probably sell this house and move back to my little house and then just live off of savings, I guess. Okay, that error pops up because the script you're trying to add references. Because the script you're trying to add references. Wait, that error pops up because the script you're trying to add references, Unity Editor. That's not a good sentence. Oh my God, what is going on with the UI? Oh my God. Okay. ChatGPT's UI is terrible. Okay. The error pops up because the script you're trying to add references Unity Editor, because that's not proper English. Anything that touches Unity Editor API becomes an editor script and can't be added to a game object. Fix equals split into two scripts. We did that. A runtime seam binding components, an editor only menu driver. Oh my God. Okay. Runtime. Anywhere outside an editor folder. Okay, so put this anywhere outside of the editor. Oh, could the problem be? Oh. I think the problem is literally that the script is in the editor folder. Interesting. Okay, so let's just put it in utils. Okay, so we go to utils. And now, okay, we have the player object there. Why didn't you catch that, Matt? Why didn't you catch that? We need work to live. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Matthew didn't catch that. Why? Because he's a wanker. That's why. Like, how bad of a word is wanker? Like, I don't know how, like, as an American, we've never used that word, like, unless we're mocking English people. But yeah. Honestly, none of you noticed it was in the editor folder. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Sure, you wanker. Okay. So that's working. So then I guess this one, editor menu must live in the editor folder. Okay, perfect. So we got that. So this is environmental lighting menu.cs. Okay, environmental. Okay, so let's see. Okay, create monoscript environmental lighting menu. I don't think that's what it called. Environmental lighting menu. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, my memory is not as bad as I thought it was. Look at that. Chat is covering the project window. Yeah, sure. Excuses. Okay, fine, Matthew. All right, fine. Okay. There, what's your excuse now? All right, we'll leave it like that. Okay, so now, alrighty. Okay, easy. So I think we have our setup, really. At this point, I think it's just a matter of just... Well, let's see. Checklist to stop the error. Okay. Wait a minute. All right. Let me see. So we come over here. Oh, did I not? Okay. Oh, I didn't copy. Oh, I didn't copy the okay. So, not that one. Nope, not that one. Oh my God. Oh, my stars and garters. All right. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Just 1 second. Okay. All right. Perfect. Chat is covering the project window. Well, it's not covering the project window anymore, Matthew. Let's see. Where could we put it? Maybe we put it up here. Somebody text me? No. Okay. Yeah. There we go. We're going to put it right there. That's where it belongs. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we're going to come over here. Oh, error. Okay, let me see. Razman is in the house. Let's see. Oh, wait. Matthew. Addy, it appears the chat window is covering the primary viewport. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to fix this, Matthew. Don't worry. No, not like that. Don't worry, Matthew. I got this. I got this covered. Nope, not like that. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, God damn it. Oh, motherfucker. This is the most ghetto program. This Streamlabs is so goddamn ghetto. All right, we're just going to do this. You can't resize anything. Oh my God. All right, we're there. We're doing it like that. That's the view. That's what you guys are going to live with from now on. That's what it's going to look like. Okay. Private static environmental lighting bindings. I don't think it opened up the other thing. But what did Razman say? Guys, doing Android developing is so annoying, dealing with build Gradle and dependencies. I remember years ago I started fooling around with just basic like Android, kind of just like playing around, just seeing what it was like. No, that was enough. That was enough to just kind of like nope, never again. Not going to do it. I was going to make some jokes, but I'm not. But those are inappropriate jokes, especially for there's an 18-year-old in the room. So I gotta watch my language. I gotta I gotta scale back everything. Okay. What is going on here? Environmental. Does it think is this okay? Why don't I change this to bindings? Environmental lighting bindings. Did it give me an actual bindings class before? Let me look at the first answer it gave me. Maybe it named it bindings. Okay, so that's the environmental lighting selector menu. Environmental. So it's using the name. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Sorry. I'm being a little dramatic. Guys, like I'm a little nervous because Razman is here now. So just like estoy un poco nervioso, okay? Okay? Okay, tranquilo. Todo tranquilo por todo, por favor. Estoy trabajando. Silencio, por favor. Okay. All right, so let's see. I'm going to go over here. Going to go over here. Okay, so that should be good. Okay, well, I don't know why KS is crying. Good luck installing the exact right packages. Oh, fuck Java. No, fuck Java. I'm sorry, KS. I'm doing Kotlin next year. Wish me luck. My daughter was, she was talking to me about this job that, like, she had 2 job offers and one was in Kotlin. And she's like, do you know anything about Kotlin? And I was like, no, I just know that it's like a Java derivative. And like there was this guy at work, like this was like 5-6 years ago, and he was like, oh, there's this new language coming out. We should really look into it. And I'm like, well, like what benefit does it have? Well, it's a new language. It's the latest and greatest. I don't know why suddenly I turned into Trump. This guy was not Trump. It's the greatest. It's the greatest language, the best language, a beautiful language. And I was just like, a new language is going to have no tools. It's going to have no support online. It's like it might be a nice shiny tool, but what do I always say, guys? Like no matter how hot a girl is, somewhere there is some guy that is sick of banging her. Now, of course, the best comeback to that is, well, I want to be that guy, but you know, all right. Just calm down. I got to watch what I say because I gotta watch what because I forget because KS, young impressionable ears. All right, Addy, you sound like Gustavo Fring from Breaking Bad when speaking Spanish. Do I? I kind of find that insulting because, well, here's my problem with Gustavo Fring in Breaking Bad. Here's my problem. He is supposedly a natural born Chilean, but even I can tell he is speaking Spanish with an American accent. Like, am I crazy, or is he actually speaking Spanish with an American accent? But he's supposedly a natural born Chilean. And like people always say that there's three primary languages spoken in South America, right? Three. There's Spanish, there's Portuguese because of the weird Brazilians, and then there's Chilean, right? Because the Chilean accent is like notorious for being one of the most difficult accents to understand. And so, but Gustavo Fring, he's speaking Spanish with an American accent. I don't know. Why does every American perfectly do a Trump accent? I've never heard a U.S. person not do it well. It's because there's a little bit of Trump in all of us. That's why. Okay, a ton of 1,000 jokes just came to mind. All right. Ow. All right. Let me see. Okay, so I don't think I'm getting any errors now. But it's a new language. I know that was basically his argument for like, oh, we need to try Kotlin. It's the most beautiful language. It's brand new. Some people call it the best language. I don't know. I know a ton of Mexicans born in Mexico and raised in the USA. They don't speak shit of Mexican. No, but okay, wait. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the Fanpedia website. Okay, Gustavo Fring. All right. All right, let's see. All right, fandom. Okay, let's see. Is there any mention of like when he immigrates to the U.S.? Let's see. Okay, early life. Almost nothing is known about his past. Only one person thus far is okay. Gus claims to be Chilean, but it is unclear whether or not he is actually Chilean because nobody, not even the DEA, appears to have reliable records on him. When pressed about this by Hank Schrader, he states that the Pinochet administration was notoriously unreliable, blah, 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 blah. Gus himself reveals that he spent his childhood living in extreme poverty, which would make sense for a Chilean. When he was 7 years old, he cultivated lucuma, I don't know what that is, and used it to feed himself and earn a living. One day, a coyote ransacked the tree. Enraged, Gustavo set up a trap and captured the coyote. After waiting hours, the coyote was wounded by the trap, blah, 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 blah. At a certain point, Gus moved to the Chilean capital, Santiago. There he met a German businessman, Peter Schuler. Then the two were... So he moved to the Chilean capital, Santiago, when he was an adult. Sometime during the 1980s, Gus fled Chile and in 1986 settled in Mexico with Max. I'm sorry, but why does Gus Fring speak Spanish with an American accent? Okay. Hi, y'all. I'm watching through for the first time. As an English-Spanish bilingual, it's become obvious to me that Gus speaks really poor Spanish. Like me. Both his accent and language he uses is very strange, and that's strange. I was under the impression he is a native Hispanic, and maybe I'm incorrect, blah, blah, blah. So they're saying, well, the actor's not Hispanic. Well, yeah. It's a very common complaint in fandom that the Spanish dialogue is pretty bad in both Breaking Bad and before Better Call Saul. Okay, so that's not an explanation. Okay, wait. Tony Dalton spoke on this. Is he the actor? No. Okay, of course they give me. Okay. Even he sounds like a gringo. I, as a Spanish speaker, I give him a break. No, I, as a poor Spanish speaker, I will not give him a break. I will not. He needs to do better. Okay. What were we doing? Oh yeah. Okay, so we were doing this. All right. Okay, so I guess the first thing to do is see if we can get these things to be activated and deactivated as we want. So we come back over here to the player. Easy, easy. Okay, so Matthew's controller is this one. Okay. Addie's controller is this one. All right. And then Pure Darkness is this one. All right, perfect. Okay. Lalo Salamanca sounds 100% native. I'm not sure. I don't remember which one Lalo Salamanca was. Lalo Salamanca. Oh, that guy. Yeah. Played by Tony Dalton. Oh, he's same age as me. He looks older than me, I think. And he actually is an American Mexican. All right. Ooh, ooh, excuse me. Ooh. All right. Okay, so let's see if we can actually... I can hear better. Like taking the hat off, it was covering my ears. All right, so let's see. Matthew's controller. So Matthew's controller. All right, so let's see. Okay, toggle one on, others off with undo plus seen dirty. Apply environment. I think we'll save that for next. Okay, validate Matthews. Okay, find bindings. Find bindings. Okay, okay, okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, 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 okay. Just stop for a second. Just stop. Okay, just calm down. Just calm down. What are we gonna do here? Find the bindings. If the bindings are equal, null, debug. Okay, activate only. I don't want to do any of this imply environment yet. Just gonna keep that just like that. So the AI is trying to do too much. Like this, like I don't need you. I don't need you to do all of this AI. Like now suddenly I have a function, and like God forbid I want to add another one. Like this is terrible. It's a terrible design. It would like I would not like if I saw this code in a PR, I would probably be like, oh, okay. Well, they did you. Okay. All right. All right. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay. Well, no, I didn't speak too soon. Or did I? So here's how I would like to do it, but I might be getting a little too fancy. Right? Because I should be able to, here are the objects. I should be able to get the parent and then iterate through each one, disable them all, then enable the one that I want. I think I'm getting a little too fancy though. Addie, chat is covering the camera feed. Oh, okay, my bad. Let me just okay, wait. I can fix that. Wait, give me a minute. I'm gonna fix that right away. Okay, wait. Here we go. Okay, wait. No. Here we go. No. Wait a minute. Wait, just give me a minute. Just stop. Oh God, this is such a ghetto program. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Oh, I see the problem. No. Okay, wait. Oh, God damn it, Matthew. Okay, wait. No. I'm doing this. Oh shit. I can't edit. Oh my God. This is a nightmare. I don't know what happened to the chat. The chat's gone. What happened to the chat? Oh, the chat's there. Look at this. Wait. All right, so we come over here. Put that there. Chat. It's literally invisible. Why is it invisible? It's on the top. Okay, do I need to drag it down here? No. Wait. God damn it, Matthew, this is your fault. You can right click the display capture and reset transform. Transform. Reset transform. Yeah, thanks, Matt. That helped. That helped. Thanks. Okay, there's the chat. Okay, here we go. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Wait a minute. Wait. No. All right there. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to lock that in. All right, so I'm going to put this up here, and then I'm going to do. Oh, wait. Oh, I just had it. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. Right there. Just like that. No. I'm not a cam girl seeking attention. Okay, wait a minute. No. We'll come over here. We'll come over there. Okay, easy. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Come over here. Now, I don't know why some of the messages disappeared. That's confusing to me, but all right, we're going to do that. Perfect. No. It's almost perfect. It's not quite perfect. Okay, excellent. I think that, okay, wait a minute. I can make this even better. Okay, perfect. There we go. Excellent. And I'll just move this down here. Okay, sweet. Okay, perfect. That's what we're going with, boys. You should lock elements when they're in place. Yes, I had the elements locked, but now they're unlocked because of somebody was asking me to move things because they were complaining that things were invisible. So I was trying to make everybody happy, but God forbid, because that's what men do. They try to make people happy, and then what happens? They complain. People complain. That's all that happens. They just complain. Oh my God. So there's this situation at work. I want to get the opinion of the peanut gallery. All right. So we have this project. Remember, I'm a florist. I work in floristry. So we have this project, and let me know if the camera's taking up too much space. But so we have this project, and it's like something we have to do. It's meta work. It's nothing for our customers. It's just something. Basically, we have this tool that the company doesn't want to pay for anymore because it is very expensive. And so they want us to rip it out and replace it. Okay. All right. So this is actually, it's a big project. But it's not a huge project. So we got, basically, I made it like the CEO. Oh, the CEO is a fucking idiot. He's such, I can't stand the CEO. He's such a, hopefully he's not listening right now, but he's such a fucking idiot. Anyway, so we have to do this. We have until the end of next year, maybe the other year, whatever. But so my thinking was, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I got approval to hire like 2 people. No, I actually got approval to hire 4, but it's like overkill. Anyway, but really we just need 1. So my thinking was, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a very senior person. I'm going to try and find a very senior person, and they're going to come in, and that is going to be the only thing they work on. That is going to be that they are going to live and breathe this project. They're not going to be attending our stand-ups. They're not going to be doing any sprint planning. None of that. They're not going to be part of the cadence of the rest of the engineering group. They're just going to work on this project, and that's it. Like, obviously, I will have meetings with the person to like make sure things are on track, blah, 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 like that kind of shit, right? But I just want to hire 1 person, and I need somebody with like, this is what I'm telling the recruiter, that I need somebody with like, I would say probably 8 to 10 years experience minimum, right? Somebody who's probably like between like senior and principal level. Somebody who has good architecture and design skills. So I get recommended by a friend who used to work at the company, and his brother is like joining, like his brother like kind of fit the bill. And like he sends me his brother's resume, and I'm looking at the resume. Like, yeah, no, let me send this to our HR, because like I can't just like schedule, like it has to go through the HR, right? Like whatever. So I send it to HR, and I'm like, I'd like to like, I'd like to interview this person. He got recommended, and so they set it up. So I talked to the guy one-on-one. And this is for a Java position. I am not a Java programmer. I have no interest in being a Java programmer. I hate Java, but whatever. So my initial interview with him was just a kind of like programmer to programmer, just kind of talk and feel, kind of culture shift, kind of culture compatibility kind of thing like that. And I talked to him, really like him. Seems like a bright guy, seems intelligent, seems like he's a very senior in what he's doing. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I want to have you talk with this other guy at the company, and this will be I described it as a light technical interview, right? And so I was on that interview as well, and the other guy really liked him. Like, so far, this candidate is like knocking it out of the park. Like, everybody, like me, the recruit, because he has to speak to the recruiter first, or like me, the recruiter, and then now this third guy, we all like him. Like, he seems like a good guy, seems like he could be potentially a good fit. So I have one of my guys give him a technical interview. Now, this guy, my guy, so let's say the guy that we're going to call the candidate Bob. Okay. And so my guy that I have interview Bob, we're going to call him Roger. So I have Roger interview Bob. Now, Roger, I think Roger resents me, right? Because I'm his manager. And I think he thinks he should have my job, but he doesn't. So he can cry more. But anyway, so there's always been some tension between Roger and I, but whatever, it is what it is. And so I specifically said something like, can we find some time for the three of us to talk? I'd like Roger to give Bob a technical interview. Roger, the fucker, he schedules the interview because both these people, Roger and Bob, are both in India. So he schedules it for like 10 a.m. India time, which is like what, 2 a.m. our time or whatever. Like, it's something ridiculous. So, and I'm like, all right, fine. I gotta trust Roger, because like, even tension aside, Roger is still like one of my guys. He's good. I respect him. Personal things aside, I do respect him, and I have to trust his and rely on his opinion. And so Roger interviews him. Mind you, I'm really impressed with Bob. This third guy and I, like, he's impressed with Bob. Like, everybody likes Bob. Roger did not like Bob. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like, Roger's talking about how, like, well, his Java skills seemed fine, but Bob's like design skills were like, they were questionable. He seemed to kind of jump into things. He seemed to just kind of like really just kind of like jump into like programming without understanding the problem and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh God, okay, all right, fine. KS is asking why. I'll get to it. I'm describing a problem. I need help with this problem. Okay. So KS, I'm asking your advice. So just listen up. All right. So Roger was like a hard pass on Bob, which was out of left field. Like, I'm like, what? Like, everybody loved Bob, but like Roger is just like, nope, Bob, nope, hard pass. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like kicking myself. I'm like, motherfucker, I knew I should have fucking been on the interview, because what Roger is telling me is like, it's like so counterintuitive. Like, it's like, well, it doesn't make sense. Like, that does not sound like the Bob that I talk to. And I'm like, so I'm kicking myself for like not insisting that it be like a time that I could join the call or whatever. So I'm kind of like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I got to move on. But at the same time, this project, the CEO is now emailing me about the project. Like, have we identified a team? And I'm like, fuck. And like, the recruiter, like, we're not getting resumes from the recruiter. Like, the resumes that the recruiters are sending me are like fucking like, they're front end web development positions. Whereas what we need is like a more back end, middle tier kind of system. Like, we need a guy who likes to write APIs, not a guy who likes to write web pages, like that kind of thing. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, my hands are like kind of tied. And I'm like, okay, all right. Roger didn't like Bob. So what I'm going to do, so I talked to I've talked about this guy. We're gonna call this guy John. I've talked about John before. Like I've said that, like, if I was like Captain Picard, John would be my what's the bearded guy, like the second in command. I know Matthew. His number, like what is the guy's name? Captain Picard's like. What the hell is the name? Star Trek. Let me see. Wait, this guy, Riker. Okay, so this would be like my Will Riker, right? Is that his name? Will Riker. So I talked to John, who's my Will Riker, and I'm like, hey, like, I kind of tell him what's up, and I'm like, I want to do an interview with Bob. I want to do an interview, just you and I, and he's a Java programmer, and John's not a Java programmer. He's a C++ guy like me. And so I'm like, this is going to be like a design architectural kind of interview, not so much a like, do you know this little Java secret kind of thing. It's more of a design. So, because I just want to see this for myself. And so we interview him. It didn't go well. It didn't go well. It didn't go well. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. It was just like, and like the thing is like this position, it's like I want somebody who can kind of come in, learn how the tool that we need to replace, learn how it's being used today, and then can come up with a viable, realistic plan to replace it, and then execute that plan. And I need somebody who can do that without me or John or Roger, because Roger would be my, I guess he would be Worf. Who was the third in command in Next Generation? Like if Picard died and Riker died, who would take captain then? Would that be Worf? Whoever, so Roger's like the third in command. I know Roger wants to be Captain Picard, but too bad. So I need somebody that doesn't really need guidance. Like but then the CEO is like really being like, well, we need to identify a team. We need to get a team because this needs to be done by the end of 2026. Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. So I was ready to basically pass on hiring Bob. I was ready to be like, okay, no, this isn't going to work. Like we're not doing this. But I'm starting to think that maybe we will hire him, because in my mind, my thinking is that having like right now, nobody is working on this project because we don't have the resources, right? We got other shit we need to do. So having somebody who's less than ideal work on the project is better than having nobody work on the project, I think. And then I was talking to I like there's like two people that like I often will ask it like for manager type things like this. I will often ask them for advice. And the one guy, his advice was kind of like, he kind of has an inside track to like the company's finances and stuff. And he was like, you want a guy who's going to demand a $200,000 salary, but is only going to get $100,000. That's kind of that's the situation you're in. You want a $200,000 guy on a $100,000 budget. And he was just like, the company's not going to pay. Like he's like, you just got to be realistic with who you're going to be able to hire, given the money that's out, that the salary that's going to be paid. And also, so anyway, I think we're gonna have to make this guy an offer, but I don't know, man. It's just like I just have a feeling I'm just going to end up having to handhold this guy a lot, and I don't have the desire and I don't have the time to do that. But I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. KS says you could hire me right now, $0 salary. Just make sure you give me stuff to work in Java, C# and maybe C++. I'll need a little time to learn it. I'd love to, KS, but no, unfortunately I can't do that. I'd be even up more Shit's Creek if I did that. Okay, let's get back to coding. I don't know. I mean, like Matthew's been quiet. I don't know what happened to him. Razman died. I think Razman left because I wasn't speaking Spanish. All right, let me get some music going. Do you KS? Do you speak Arabic? If you're from Syria, right? So you probably speak Arabic. Okay, so how are we going to do this? So okay, let's go with this shitty design that the AI came up with. Let's just see if this works. I think okay. So the fine bindings, I commented out the apply environment. So let's just see if the other stuff works. We should see. Oh, excuse me. We should see these things kind of change as I select a new tool. So if I come over here, Lebanon, not Syria. Oh, I was in the general area. I was in the general area, for Christ's sakes. Like, God. Wait, but so you speak Lebanese, but isn't Lebanese just kind of like Arabic? Okay, so this does seem to work, which is cool. All right, so let's see. Environmental, so Matthew's day and night controller. Okay, so that's really nice. So let me go ahead and add this. Okay, so let me go ahead and commit this. I'm just going to commit this. This is all to this miscellaneous 6.7 branch that I have. I'm just going to put that in there. Starting work on environmental selector. All right. Oh, Matthew is there. Sigh. Chat is in the way. Fine, Matthew. Fine. God. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Look at this. Look. Wait. It's unlocked. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, come on. Oh my God. This is like one of those stress dreams I have. Okay. Let's do this. Do it like this. I have these dreams where I'm trying to make a phone call and I can't make the phone call because I keep misdialing the number. And that's what this feels like. Okay, but this is good. Okay, so that's that there. Matthew can't complain now. Not really. Wait. So do you speak Arabic or Lebanese? You speak Lebanese, I would imagine, if you're from Lebanon. Lebanese is not like Arabic? I thought, How to count to 10 in Lebanese. It's called Lebanese Arabic. Okay, let's see. Wad, dem, dalit, Arab, arba, kamsi, seti, saba, teme, tesa, Shara, Tashra. Lebanese are descendants of Greeks and Levantines, not like Arabs who descend from Turkey and Saudi Arabia. Consider us more like the western part of the Middle East. Okay. I've always wanted to go to Lebanon. Always. Is Beirut safe today? Do not travel to Lebanon due to crime, terrorism, civil unrest, kidnapping, unexploded landmines, and the risk of armed conflict. Well, it didn't answer my question if it's safe or not. Right. Help deciding whether to travel to Lebanon. Okay. For background, I'm an American. My wife is Lebanese. We have 2 young kids and are supposed to travel to Lebanon this weekend for my brother-in-law's wedding. We were originally planning to stay for the summer. Then this Israel-Iran war breaks out. All of my wife's family is pushing us to go, saying the airport is open, the area is safe, yalla. Yeah, everybody's saying, I don't think it's worth it. Someone who lives in Lebanon and literally survived an airstrike, do not come. It's too risky. Oh, God, pussies. Okay, so I'm actually happy that this works. That's nice. So now how are we supposed to... You know what? I don't like that this is set here. So let me... Oops. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I do this? Can I drag this here? Oh, I can. That's pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, so I put that on the folder essentially. So then here we have, all right. So if I go to Matthew's presets, okay. So Matthew's presets is what we originally had. If I go to rendering and lighting, environment, I fucked up. Fuck. I fucked up. Fuck. 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 I fucked up. Okay. I fucked up. Have I mentioned I fucked up? Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck. Okay. Don't worry. I've got it under control. I've got this under control. All right, let me see. Okay, if I go okay, it's all good. Don't worry. All right, that's going to take a second. Looks fine to me other than the skybox. No, it doesn't. All right, so wait a minute. Okay, so let me see. If I go over here, and then I go in here, and then I go there, and then I go... Okay, perfect. I go here. So I need to get the lighting settings that Matthew had, because he had colors, which I liked, and they had the source and the stuff like that, and I like that stuff. So I want to... And then the fog settings are another thing that I basically all I'm doing is just opening up, and I'm have the code in another folder, and that folder is on master, and then I'm just going to open that up in another instance of Unity over here. It's because of Iran. They destroyed my poor little country. I was going to go grab the book, but it's downstairs. I read this great book years ago. I talked about this book on the stream before. It was Baghdad Without a Map. This was such a good book. It was basically about, it takes place, it's in the, okay, so 91. It's basically about this war reporter who travels around the Middle East in the 80s. He goes to Iraq, obviously. He goes to Beirut. He goes all over the Middle East. And it's just kind of about like his experiences while traveling through the Middle East. And when I read that book, I was like, I want to go. And another thing I've talked about before is like, I understand why people would be drawn to like war journalism, like a war correspondent. Like, I get it. Like that, like rush of being in, like, I get it. I understand why people would seek that out. No, this was a great book though. This is actually a really, this was a, this guy, let's see, if he traveled there in the 80s, 60s, so he might be, I was going to say this guy must be old, but he might not be that old. Let me see. I'm curious now. Tony Horowitz. Oh, he died. Oh dear. Oh my. How and why did he die? That was such a good book. Was it cancer? I bet it was cancer. Okay, wait a minute. He was 60 when I bet it was cancer. It had to be cancer. He collapsed while walking. Oh, Chevy Chase, Maryland. Wow, that's not too far from where. He was taken to George Washington, the same hospital he was born and pronounced dead. The cause was cardiac arrest due to myocarditis. He had a heart attack. What is myocarditis? Is that just like fat deposits in your veins? I'm going to use the AI mode. Explain myocarditis in plain English. It's an inflammation of the heart muscle. This inflammation can disrupt the heart's electrical system and weaken the muscle, making it harder to pump blood effectively to the rest of the body. Myocarditis is often called an infection. Virus is most common cause bacterial. Okay, so, okay. How to reduce my risk of myocarditis. See, you don't just join this stream for programming advice, but for life advice and also health advice. Let's see. While it's difficult to prevent all cases of myocarditis, many causes, like viruses, are hard to avoid entirely. You can significantly reduce your risk by taking steps to prevent infections and making heart-healthy lifestyle choices. I've been trying to, like, I got to be honest. Like, one of the things that, like, you can't see me. Well, yeah, the camera. I made the camera small because Matthew said it was too big. Oh my God, you people are never happy. Oh my God. All right, fine. Let me see. All right. I know you guys want to see me. I know you guys love to see me. Okay, so let's see. Here. I'm trying. Oh, my God. It's so hard to just... Oh, God. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. Perfect. All right. How's that? Is that good? And then the chat, Matthew's probably good. There, we're gonna try that layout. Will that layout work for everybody? Okay. Before I close the window, can I get any recommendations? Is there anybody that wants any? Are there any changes? Anybody need any more changes to the frickin' layout? All right, let's see. No, I think going to Korea is going to be good for me because being at home, what's the word? Oh God, I can't remember the word. It enables me. Being at home enables me with bad habits. I'm not going to talk about all of the bad habits, but it enables me with bad habits that I will not have in Korea. So I'm looking forward to it. I always feel healthier when I travel. I eat better / less. I drink less soda. That's the main habit I'm talking about, by the way. But like, it's just, I don't know. I think being in Korea, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And, you know, maybe 85% it could be better. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I'm gonna see what Matthew says. I'm going to let Matthew, because he's being quiet. I'm so tired. All right, go to bed. It's late. Why are you so? And also, I don't like this new Matthew. I don't like this new Matthew because, like, now that he's bettering himself, he's like getting a more reasonable sleep schedule, which affects me, right? Because now he's not in the stream. That affects me. I don't like this. So, no, stop it. I want you to go back to being the guy who stays up until 5 a.m. That's the Matthew I want. What time is it in London? It's not even that late. Like, literally 12:32 a.m. for, like, Matthew 3 weeks ago would be like, oh, my day's just getting started. Like, literally, that's what it would be. That's what 12:32 a.m. would be for Matthew 3 weeks ago. Oh, my day's 12:30. It's not even 1 o'clock. My day's just getting started. I should make breakfast. All right, let me see. All right, so let's see. We go open the scene. We're going to go over here, and then we're going to go down here, and then we're going to go over here. All right. What time do you start your day, Matthew? Like, what time do... My mother is such a boomer. Like, whenever I go to her house, like, and like, because I work from home. So... Obviously, like, if I go and I spend a week with my mom at her house, I'm working while I'm there. And she'll ask these questions like, what time do you have to sign on in the morning? Are you signed off for are you clocked out for the day? Like, she asks these questions, and I have to explain to her over and over that, like, in the IT industry, like, you don't really have like a clock in, clock out kind of thing. And like that, there are like no set, like a lot of jobs, at least the good ones, there's no set hours. As long as you get your work done, they don't really care when you do them. And yes, there are meetings you have to attend, but oftentimes, but there is no like, she thinks I'm sitting there with like a punch card, checking in, checking out. And she's like, and if I go downstairs and like talk to her, or hang out with her, or watch a show with her, like for lunch or like in the middle of the day or something, she's like, do they know you're not at your computer? Do they know you're not? And I'm like, Mom, it's okay. Calm down. Like, she's such a boomer. It drives me nuts. Okay, so this is what I want. Do you guys have a Baby Bell in the U.S.? I don't know what a Baby Bell is. I'm trying to bring it forward a little like today, but it's typically between 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Those hours would drive me nuts. But if it works, so you're trying to like make it a little more reasonable. Is that what I'm understanding? Like you're trying to make it so that you get up a little earlier. Okay, so this is what I was looking for, and that's what I want to bring over into this one. All right, so what do we have? We have matte poly sky. So how do I want to do this? Okay, so I'm just going to... Okay, let me just start the baseline. I'm just going to start the baseline, just bring everything over to here, just to kind of like work from what I thought I was going to be working on. The sun source is good. This is going to be sun. That's going to be that. Easy. Okay, real-time shadow color. All right, so that's going to be this. Let me just make sure that's the same. Okay, we're going to come over here. That looks the same. Baby Bell is the worst cheese ever. I don't... Is it a brand or... Let me see. Baby Bell cheese? Oh, this... Yeah, we have those. I don't know that I've ever had them, but I'm pretty sure we do have that. Maybe 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Why would you do that to yourself, Matthew? Like, why? Like, why do you want to do that? Like, why? Huh? I want a good excuse. Okay, wait a minute. No, wait, no. No. Wait. Where's the... Wait. Who? Wait, how come I got the hexadecimal thing down here? Oh, what's an HDR color? High definition resolution? Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to have to, like, remember. Okay, 54, 58. See, I'm not going to remember that. I have no memory. 54, 58, 66. Oh, God. 54, 58, 66. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, I got that one. That's good. I love how it disappears. Okay, I'm just going to write it down because I'm not going to remember it. 29, 32, 34. Razman has forsaken us. He is gone. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, easy. 29, 32, 34. Perfect. All right, so then we come over here, and we got 12, 11, 9. I think I can remember that one, actually. 12, 11, 9. Perfect. Okay, so then we have source. Okay, so we have Skybox 128 auto, Skybox 128 auto. Intensity multiplier is 0.2. The bounces is 1. Okay, then we have the fog. Let's turn the fog on. Okay, the color of the fog is 65, 65, 65, which I think is probably the same over here. It must be the default. Exponential squared, 0.05, no texture, 0.5, 3, 1, and soft. Okay, so I think I have successfully restored Matthew's environmental lighting settings. We work with a U.S. company, so people are often still around 6 p.m. for a bit of overlap. Okay, I get that. Razman, I'm here. Fucking Android Studio is getting the worst of me. I have to deliver this homework before midnight. Oh, shit. Well, it's your own fault for waiting till the last minute to do it. I bet this assignment was given to you. I bet it was given to you like 3 weeks ago. I bet. And so don't sit there. Don't sit there like, oh, he just gave it to me an hour ago, and now I have to... No. I don't want any excuses. That's right. Puedes volver a México si no te gusta el trabajo. I fucking hate gustar. I probably screwed it up there. So my friend in Spanish, my friend in Bolivia, speaking Spanish, and so but whenever I have to say oh, he likes that, or my father liked the cat, or things like that, I always screw it up because it's just how gustar. It's not really to like, So, but instead I'll say something like, sí, a mi padre tiene un corazón por el gato. Like, tuve un corazón por ella. Like, instead of saying I liked her, I'll say, oh, I had heart for her, or my father had heart for the cat. Like, you have not done this at work, finishing your user stories on the same day. No, not really. Like, I mean, I probably have, but I'm trying to think. No, not really. I will say I will finish, like, if I say something's going to take 3 weeks to do, that probably means like 2 days. So that kind of thing. And I'll wait till the last 2 days to do it. So, but anyway, all right. You win this one, Razman. You win this round, Razman. Okay, so I have restored Matthew's settings. So what do we do now? How do we want to do this? I think what we want to do is basically take these. Well, no, not here. We want to go here. We essentially want to have all of these set, right? Excuse me. Is there not? Okay, so what I'm getting at is, you look at this. This is environment, and this is other settings. What it could, if maybe not. I was going to say that it feels like these would probably be their own. Like, it would not surprise me if there was like an environment class, or like if it was called lighting environment or something like that, right? Like if like these settings weren't already grouped together in some way that I could leverage for what I want to do, but probably not. So let me see what the AI actually came up with. So this is okay, so that's that. So over here. Okay, so this is the controller. This is what I'm calling the controller. I guess that makes some sense. Ambient mood. Is ambient, so Unity, oh, see, look what a goddamn fucking genius I am. Okay, wait a minute. Unity rendering. Ambient mode, not mood. Mode. Skybox Trilight Flat Custom. Is that what this is? No. Hey, KS, what college are you attending? I'm at the Centennial 5th trimester. Yeah, Razman's in Toronto. KS is in Montreal, so it's I think Addie said you were in Canada. Oh, with the fake Frenchies. Montreal, I liked Montreal. Like, I really did. I mean, I was there back in March, and I really liked Montreal. Now, we were staying in old Montreal. We weren't in the wider part of the city, which did seem a little ghetto, but I liked old Montreal. Look at my day-night controller. I am looking at it. Yeah, looking at it here. Oh, okay. So I think, let me see. We have sun, but we don't have the code. The code. That's probably the name I came up with, actually. Let's see. Game. I guess we can go over here. So I guess what you're getting at is like these essentially, maybe not all of them, like the animation curve, I don't think that's really applicable, but like the skybox, the fog, the environmental lighting intensity. I guess some of the objects would be like maybe the sun object. Okay. So, okay. Let me see. Okay. Please, Addy, tell Razman to stop bullying me. Razman, he's 18. Take it easy on the guy. He's a kid. He's a kid. Take it easy on him. He's 18. Calm down. Calm down, Razman. Calm down. Okay. So I guess what we would have is we can have a nice little... Oh, I was going to say we could have a struct, but then I remembered, oh, structs don't have public members by default in C# because C# has to be... like. I feel like C#, like I love C#, don't get me wrong, but I'm starting to have a similar, like as I'm kind of like, you know, getting more familiar with C# again, I'm starting to have a similar feeling with C# that I have with Apple, where... I really like it, and in some ways I really love it, but then there are some things that it does differently that I feel it does only for the sake of being different, just like Apple does. Like there are some things that Apple does different than like Windows and Linux that I am convinced the only reason they do them differently is for the sake of doing them differently. I'm going to ask my wife if she'll cook me some bacon. Let me see. No, she had a long day. I'm not going to bug her. Okay, so what we're going to do is we will just have environmental lighting settings. Okay, perfect. In what world structs are private? In C#. In C#. So here. I do this, right? And then I can go like, I don't know, int x. So in C++, this x would be a public member. It would be a public member of the struct environmental lighting settings, right? In C++. Maybe it's the same way in Java. I don't know. But over here in C# world, it's private. It's still private. Okay. So you have to explicitly do this. So public. So I guess we'll start. I'm literally just going to, okay, I'm going to start at the top. Skybox material. Perfect. So what is that? Is that a, oh wait, the AI had it there for a second. Material, skybox material. Okay, that makes sense. Skybox material. Sun source, I guess would be the second thing, right? No. Let me see. Transform, would it be a transform or would it be a game object, or does it not matter? Like this thing. It's a light. Is it really? Okay, I guess it could be a transform because then it will, under the hood, it'll do like a get component light, I guess. Okay, so we'll just do public. Sun source. Light. No, let's do transform. Let's do light. Light. Sun source. Okay, god damn it. Matthew's fallen asleep. He's already asleep. He has fallen asleep. Okay. Real-time shadow color. All right. So let's see. We have anything under here? I don't know that I need all of these, but I figure it's probably going to be better to have all of them. It's going to be better to have more than what you need than to not have what you need. Okay. So we're going to do real-time shadow color. So that would be public color. Real-time shadow color. Perfect. Then next up is environmental lighting. Source. I'm not sure how to name that. Oh, it's a type. Skybox grading or color. Specifies whether to use a skybox gradient color for ambient light contributed to the scene. Environment lighting. So surely there is a... Is it ambient mode, maybe? Is it? I mean, that's what AI is saying. Let me see. Ambient mode. Ambient mode. Let me see what what the options are. Skybox, Trilight, Flat, Custom. No, that's not it. Gradient skybox color. Gradient skybox color. Gradient skybox color. Let's ask Rock. Gradient skybox color. Okay, it's called environment lighting source. Okay. In Unity, under window, is that what it is? It's window, right? It's window rendering lighting. Okay, window rendering lighting. Window rendering lighting. Lighting. In the environment tab, in the environment tab, okay, under environment lighting, and under environment lighting, in the, what is it called? It's called source. In the source setting, there is a drop down that has 3 options. Oh, what were they? I already forgot them. See, I have no memory. Gradient, skybox gradient color. Skybox gradient color. Surely this drop down has a built-in enum name. Has a built-in enum name. What is it? Let's see. Let's see if AI can find that enum name for me. So it is saying it's Unity Engine Rendering Environment Lighting Source. Let's see. You know, I had a good day today. It's the first good day I've had in a while, if I'm being honest. Okay, that's not it. It's close. Environment lighting source. Rendering. Light unit? Let's look up source. Source. Nope. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Maybe ChatGPT knows. Well, I would have to set the setting anyway, right? I'd have to set that. I mean, I have to be able to set this pragmatically, so I'm going to have to know what it is. I'm going to have to know what all these things are now that I think about it. So wait a minute. That's actually a big clue. If I go over here, if I go to apply environment, so wait, it has this render settings. Is that something it wrote, or is that an actual Unity thing? Render settings. Okay, so this is actually built in. Okay, so this is saying it's ambient mode. Skybox, Trilight, and flat. Oh, okay. All right. So the AI was actually right. I should have listened to the AI. Ambient mode, but they called it environment lighting source. Environment lighting source. Okay. On to the next one. Sky color, equator color, ground color. I think Matthew had these as well. the fuck did... Oh my God, did it do this stupid... Oh, Jesus Christ. It did this stupid, like... The stupid... Fucking stupid temporary load. The like, oh, maybe he doesn't really want to load it. Let's just temporarily load it. Oh. Matthew says, I think it is ambient mode. The enums match apart from the custom. Ignore that. Yeah, I got there. I figured it out. Took me a little while. Would have been helpful to have your input sooner, Matthew. No. Matthew's input is always welcome. All right. Okay, so where are we going? I'm literally just kind of going like field by field. So sky color, so sky, equator, ground color. Matthew has sky and ground. Ground, horizon, sky. Okay, so he called it horizon instead of equator. Why is there a string here? I'm not sure what you're doing there. I mean, I'm sure you have a good reason. I'm just not sure what's happening there. So is it a color or a gradient? Or would it actually depend on what this is? But can a gradient be a color? This is an HDR color. What the fuck is an HDR color? I'm going to go with color. Yep. Ambient sky color. Or no. Environment, lighting. Sky color. And then equator and ground. All right. Equator and ground color. Okay, each three are just color. HDR will add some spicy bloom. I see. Okay, so environment reflections. All right, we are slowly working our way through this, boys. We're getting there. Just got to be patient with me. I'm old, but I still got some bite. All right, just be patient. Okay, 4. Okay, it's perfect. All right, perfect. Okay, so this next one's going to be called Environment Reflections Source. I don't know if I need it, but we're putting it anyway. Oh, look at this. The AI knows. Okay, Environment Reflections Sky Color, but it went... Wait a minute, though. Not quite. Environment Reflection Sky Color. I want Environment Reflection Source. But that looks like an enum. We don't need to modify most of these settings. Yeah, but I'm there and I'm kind of doing it. I kind of want to do it now. If anything, it's a good learning experience is what all these types are. Well, I guess I'm really not learning what they are. Okay, we'll skip environment reflections. We'll skip them. We'll skip environment reflections, Matthew, just for you. Is this production code? I get the joke. You're joking. I get the joke. Okay, so I guess we can skip the environment reflections. I guess really the only other one I need is fog. So you would have like fog. I guess I'll do what Matthews did. Okay, so let's see. But I'm going to rename them because I want Matthew. So Matthew's variable names are for somebody who is familiar with the system, who's familiar with Unity, somebody who's actually been working with Unity. That is not me. So I'm going to rename them into idiot names so that I can look at them and know exactly what they are. So, okay. So first of all, I'm just going to start with public. God damn it. Public fog enabled. That's the first one. And then we'll have fog color. And then fog mode, I guess? Maybe? So he has a gradient here. I'm just going to go with color. Fog color. Okay. Fog mode. Oh. I saw the AI. I saw you, AI. Is fog mode actually a thing? It does seem to be a thing. That's cool. Okay. Fog mode. Fog density. Okay, so we have... So Matthew has linear density and exponential fog density. I wonder if, let's see, do you get more options if you change these? No. No. Oh, yeah. Well, you do with linear. You get start and end. I'm guessing that's view distance? Oops. Controls the distance from the camera where the fog will start in the scene. Okay. God, I'm a genius. Okay. So... All right. I guess we'll just do this. Public float fog density. Yep. And then, okay, there's AI filling in the blanks for me. Okay, then we have fog distance. Is fog distance one? Okay, so that's exponential, and then exponential there, and then linear. Okay, so, okay, I don't know that we need any others. Like spot cookie? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is a spot cookie? Specifies the texture mask. You already lost me. Used to cast shadows, create silhouettes, and pattern illumination when using spotlights. Okay. All right. So I think we're going to... Okay. So I think this is good enough. And honestly, that's how I live my life. Good enough. And I have found that if you live your life in a good enough mode, you'll manage to get through life about 85% of the time. And you know what? To me, 85% of the time, that's good enough. I hate when I code so much that I forget about the program itself. That happens. That happens. Sometimes you got to walk away. Okay, so what do we do now? So we have the controller assigned. This is what the... So I guess what we can just do here, right, is just do... This is a terrible way to do this, but that's fine. Matthews settings. I like to think that what's going to happen is 70 years from now, when I'm long gone, when Matthew, let's be fair, probably also gone, 70 years from now, Razman, probably gone. 70 years from now, KS probably has the best chance out of all of us of still being around, but he might be an old man. But I like to think in 70 years from now, what's going to happen is somebody's going to be looking through some internet archive of old ancient code. And they're going to find this project. They're going to look at these. They're going to be like, who was Matthew? Who was Matthew in the annals of time? Who was this Matthew person? That's what I'd like to think. Okay, so AI is... Actually, I guess it would actually be an AI that's actually sifting through the code, because that's all it's going to be in 70 years from now. It's not going to be people. All right, so let's see. We got this. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the AI's got that done. Okay, easy. Okay, I don't know that... I think I can delete most of this, if not all of it. Okay. KS says, I'll be gone too. 70 years, you'll be 88. That's quite possible, given, with medical breakthroughs and your relative youngness now. I think it's quite possible you could be around in 70 years. Who knows? I mean, in the next 20 years, they could, the day after I die, they will invent some type of pill or injection that extends human life for 1,000 years. Would you really want to live 1,000 years? Even if I had my peak physical and mental health, I still don't know if I'd want to live 1,000 years. Maybe. I don't know. That just sounds like... I don't think we can actually comprehend how long 1,000 years really is. We can't comprehend it. Okay, public getters. Well, why aren't these just public to begin with then? Why do we need... I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this and see what happens. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this. Okay. And we're just going to do this. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. I don't understand why the AI generated those getters. Why not just, I mean, I'm not too concerned about encapsulation here. So, okay, so let's just see. We can just do this. Just delete that. Perfect. Okay. What is the issue here? Inconsistent accessibility. Oh, it's because this isn't public. All right. And let's capitalize that M. Really? Really, AI? Okay, there we go. Pure darkness settings. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, now what do we do? That is a good question. We have to modify this. Okay, so apply environment. This will obviously just take an environmental lighting settings. Alrighty, easy, easy. We'll comment some of this out. Okay, undo record object. Oh dear. I don't know. Okay. No, I find that undo functionality interesting. I find it like interesting in like I would like to explore that more. But no, we're not going to do that. I would get straight to 0 if I don't encapsulate my class members. I would get a straight 0 if I don't encapsulate my class members. Let me talk to your professor, right? Because here's the truth. Your professor is a college professor. And those who cannot do, teach. So, yeah, just remember that. Okay. Like, you know what? In an instance like this, if you get a straight 0, you tell them to talk to me. I'll teach them a thing or two. Okay. Encapsulation is cool once you understand it. It's really about exposing functionalities. Encapsulation is honestly, well, what people have different philosophies about it. I know a lot of people. I know that the common philosophy in the programming world is that it is better to over encapsulate than to under encapsulate, meaning it is better to do more encapsulation than less encapsulation. I am not really so much on that bandwagon. It depends. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Why is this red? Oh, this is about, yeah, I thought this was not used. Okay, let me read. Okay, so it's okay, so that's unrelated to what we're doing. Apply environment. Alrighty. Let's start simple. Skybox material. So I guess we can keep this, kind of. We just need to change it, right? We just need to change it to settings. Okay, easy. Setting skybox material. Perfect. Okay, so this is grayed out because it's never getting used. All right. I see. Okay. So this would be Matthew's settings. Okay, I see what the AI is doing. I don't like what the AI is doing, but it will work. Okay. Matthew's settings. Okay. Oh, I get it. I see why you don't like encapsulation. No, I don't dislike it. I don't not like encapsulation. Encapsulation is absolutely necessary. I just don't know that it's like drilled in at the college level. It is drilled in like, you must encapsulate everything. It's but it's like it's not true. It's not. I think encapsulation is overstressed in college. And that's just from like talking to people. Like I have a degree in mathematics. Like, and I've talked about this before. Like I did things the opposite. Like I did things the opposite way. I taught myself to program, and then I went to college after I had a career. I got the job programming, had the job programming, and then I went to college after I had the job programming, and so. Whatever. And then I didn't even go to school for programming. I got a minor in comp sci, but I majored in mathematics. But anyways, and the impression I get is that in college, encapsulation is kind of drilled into students. For whatever reason, it's drilled into your brain. Oh, you have to encapsulate. Like, but why? Like, why? Why? Like with what the AI did with all those fucking getters. Like, why? Like, why? Oh, because, well, you don't want some class outside of this class modifying Matthew's controller. You're trying to solve a problem you don't know you have, right? Like, first of all, I know I'm only using this class in one place, and I know that the one place where I'm using it is not modifying the class. Could I be wrong? Yeah. Could I be using it in the future in some different way? Yeah, maybe. I'm not super worried about it. I'm not I think a lot of things that are drilled into students' heads are things that are applicable to people who write libraries, right? Like if you're a library writer, then yes, encapsulation is very important. If you are writing and publishing libraries, yes, encapsulation is extremely important, right? But if you're just writing some utility class for your stupid hobby project for a stupid horror game that's never going to get finished, no, just make them fucking public. What's the big fucking deal? And then, if you're really worried about it, you know what you can do in C#? You know what you can do in C#? Oh, you can do this. You can do a public get with the private set. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like, yeah, it's just, no, man. Like encapsulate. No, just don't be an idiot. Just don't be stupid. Okay. Rant is over. Let me get back to this. Okay, so we're going to have V adding settings, and then this one will change to, come on, AI. What? Oh, did something get goddamn. Ah! Okay, perfect. All right, so we have that. So now we need to work our way through this. We need to work our way through the left-hand side. Okay, so sun source. Alrighty. So how do we do this? Okay, so we have the ambient moon, ambient sky color. Okay, so we did not set the sun source, but I think we can look at Matthews for some reference. All right, so we have the sun and the moon. Terrible. Oh, my Matthew, you got to do better with your variable names. Now I got to search for okay, find references. If you have find all references, that's fine. But I should be able to just look, like, search for the string. Actually, this didn't help me either. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Some local Euler anger. Where is this used? All right, sunlight. Let me see. Find all. Okay, here we go. Okay, I have no idea I have no idea where is this set. Like, where does it get used? I just see code that's setting the properties. but I don't see code that actually uses it. What am I missing? I'm missing something. It's used somewhere, right? Because the sun in the scene is the sunlight in the scene is set to this thing. So where's that done? That has to be done in code. But where? Sunlight. No, no. Okay, what am I missing here? What am I missing? Find all references. See, this is just setting properties. But where is it actually used in the scene? I'm totally confused. I'm also tired. Sun and sunlight are assigned in the inspector. No. Wait. What I'm getting at? What I'm getting at is in the inspector, you set them to what you want them to be. So, okay. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how this is used. This moonlight at some point will be this sun source pragmatically, yes? Right? So over here on the right-hand side, I'm hovering my mouse. I should actually do this. Okay. So this moonlight here on the right-hand side, right? This object is at some point in the program is going to set this sun source to that thing. Or this sunlight on the right-hand side at some point is going to be pragmatically set. It's going to set the sun source to this thing. So where's that done? Or unless that's not what's happening. Okay, like the skybox material. At some point in your code, I would think you're taking the skybox. Let's look at the skybox. Maybe the skybox material will give me a hint. All right, let me see. Skybox material. All right. Find all references. Okay, I'm completely okay. Then I don't know how. I'm misunderstanding what this is doing. Like what is moonlight? Like what is like it's moon objects, moonlight. How is that used? So moonlight, find all references. Yeah. So I only see properties being of the moonlight object being set. So is moonlight ever used? I'm really confused as to what's happening here. I don't think I set them in environment sun. No, could be an oversight. So, but how does it work at all? Oh, I gotta do this. AI added this variable that's never read. It's only ever set. Okay, so do you see what I'm saying, Matthew? Okay, so let me back up and explain it. And I'm not explaining it because I'm explaining it it's mostly for my own benefit. Oh, they're in the hierarchy. Okay. All right, that makes a little more sense. Okay. They just reference the game objects in the hierarchy and directly modify them. Okay. All right. I think that makes sense to me. Okay. Okay. All right. So I guess what I'm getting at is I want to change this sun source, all right? We figured out how to change the skybox material, but we don't know how to change the sun source. Not yet. So let's see. Render settings. Sun. Oh, look at that. Sun source. Perfect. All right. Hopefully everything else is just as easy. Real-time shadow color. All right. Render settings, shadow color. Ooh, thank you, AI. Oh, okay. I thought AI was going to be my savior here, but apparently not. Okay. All right. We're going to come back to real-time shadow color. We're going to do this. No. We're going to do this. Render settings, real-time, and we're going to comment it out. Okay. So then next is ambient mode, environmental lighting source. So I guess, okay, perfect. Thank you. And then render settings, ambient sky color. Yes, no red. Thank you. Equator color. Yes, no red. Thank you. Ground color. Yes. Okay. Fog enabled. Yes. Fog color. Yes. Oh my God. We are cooking with fire. Yes. Fog. Yes. Oh my God. This is so good. Yes. Oh. Oh, yeah. God damn, that was good. Sorry, I'm getting a little... I know we have a young person in the room. I need to... That was a little unfamily friendly there. Sorry about that. I got a little excited. Okay, so I guess the only one we have here is this real-time shadow color. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm trying to switch back. Okay, so... Real-time shadow color. What variable could that be? Can I put lighting in here? Because I have an idea. I can. And now, can I go to the debug view? I cannot. Wait. Yeah, I can't do debug view with lighting. Gosh darn it. Well, that's a pickle. Okay, let me see. All right. Let's ask real-time shadow color. Okay, let's ask AI. Real-time shadow color. Let me see. Okay. So there is a drop down. Okay, there is a setting called real-time shadow. Okay, is it real-time one word? I want to get this right. Yes, it is. Real-time shadow color. Okay, so we have real-time shadow color. And I believe that is a setting under the render settings object in Unity, or class in Unity. Class in Unity. What could it be? I'm gonna add like 6 question marks because that will make AI know that I really want to know. And I'm gonna ask Grok as well. Okay. All right. So Grok is thinking harder. I was on a call. I think did I tell you guys this already? I was on a, yeah, I think I did. Never mind. Okay. So I guess, okay, wait a minute. You're hunting in the right place. That real-time shadow color field maps to subtractive shadow color. All righty. All right, I'm gonna trust the AI on this one. Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have a good start. Okay, now let's check this in. Field mappings are looking good. Looking good, Mortimer. Feeling good. Oh my God, what is it? It's what is it, guys? It's looking good. Looking good, Lewis. Feeling good. Oh man, what are the names? Come on, you guys know it. Come on, you've all seen the movie. No, you probably haven't. Oh, look at that handsome guy right there. Wait, trading places. Looking good, Lewis. Feeling good, Billy Ray. Billy Ray. Let me see. This is a great movie.
Looking good, Billy Ray.
Feeling good, Lewis.
Anyway, I'm getting tired, boys. I might cut at 8:30, just like I did on Monday. This might be 6 to 8:30. This might be 6 to 8:30 streams from now on, not 6 to 9. I don't know if I can do a whole. I talked on Monday about how I was trying to like get up a half hour earlier, which meant I was going to bed a half hour earlier. So everything gets affected, which means I'm going to have to end the stream a half hour earlier. So I think maybe I'm going to call it in a couple of minutes. But what I want to do is I want to copy the settings from this lighting tab over to our new toy. So so the new toy is over here in the day-night cycles. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what? Who? Wait. It's too quiet. I need some music. Oh, is it because it's execute always? Is that? No. Okay. Why? Let me see. Day-night controller. This would be Matthew's. This would be mine. Could it be because I don't have... Let me see. No, that can't be it. Oh, wait a minute. Why are those other fields not showing up? That's weird. Is it public int test? I sent this bitch a picture of my dick. I don't know what it is with females, but I'm not too good at that shit. See, I can have me a good girl and still be addicted. Okay, so int test shows up. And I just blame everything on you. Is it because of the header? That's what I'm good at. And I always find something wrong. This is not going to give me a copyright violation at all. I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most. So I think it's time for us to have a toast. Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the scumbags. I don't think that the fact that... Wait a minute. You can... Okay, I'm just going to try this. I'm going to try one... I'm not sure why this isn't working. Okay, Unity is still loading. I'm trying to switch to Unity. Oh my God, it's still not letting me switch.
Run away as fast as you can. 24/7, 365.
So, okay, I'm not sure what's going on because I have
All right, I admit it. Now pick your next move. You can leave or live with it.
is it because this okay. So the settings in this class are not showing up in the inspector, but I wonder if I have to do this. We'll try that. It's going to take another 65 minutes for Unity to come back, but all right, we'll have to wait the 65 minutes. That's not it. I am perplexed.
Never was much of a romantic. I could never take the intimacy, and I know it did damage.
What does sealed mean exactly? Is it like final? But there is a final in C#, isn't there? There is not. Okay, so I'm going to assume that sealed is final. Like that sealed means final, essentially. Let me look. We'll actually ask AI about that. In C# is a sealed class equivalent to C++'s final. Oh, it's not read only. I think it means that it can't be used as a base class, I think is what it means. Classes really aren't read only. It would be an object that's read only. Oh, okay, no response. Thank you, Grok. That was helpful. Okay, retry. I'm gonna ask. I'll ask ChatGPT. Oh my God, I'm going to have to resort to Gemini. I'm going to have to resort to the retarded cousin of AIs. Yes, in C#, the sealed keyword is direct equivalent. C++ is final. Okay, so I don't think sealed would have anything to do with it, and I don't think this necessarily needs to be sealed. So we'll just remove that to see if that has anything to do with it. I don't know why it would. I'm really curious as to why none of these settings will show up in the inspector. They're still not showing up. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Just stop for a minute. Just stop. Because if I do this, public into F is going to show up. See, there's F. Okay. But nothing. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me think about this. Let me think. There's got to be some reason. Okay, let's try a very simple class. Class foo. This is just going to have public int bar. That's fine. And then what if we want to have this be foo instead? Is it a problem with classes in general, or is it a problem with my class? That's kind of what I'm getting at. So I think it's a problem with classes in general, because so if F is a foo class, it's not showing up, but if F is an int, it does show up. See, now watch. Now foo's gonna appear. So there's something about could it be that the class could it be because the class is in a mono behavior? No. Back. Add system serialize. Oh, add system serializable above your class. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. System. Did you finish Leftovers, Matthew? Oh yeah, you did, because we talked about Nora lying or not. You did. See, I do pay attention. I'm losing my mind, but I'm paying attention. Okay, perfect. It's interesting that Unity actually derived a header. Okay, no, I like it. Okay, so... All right, so we can get rid of this F. I want to bring the header back just to see something. Header. Matthew's day-night controller settings. Addie's day-night controller settings. Pure darkness settings. Okay. I just want to see how that appears in the IDE. I did. I hear the song. It's a great song. I love this song. Okay. So it's okay. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to translate all the settings on the left to the ones on the right. Okay. So we can go style. Okay. So this will be... Why won't you let me edit it? Why won't you let me... Okay, can I do this? Why won't you let me edit? Okay, click that button. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, matte. Poly sky. All right. Have you finished your homework, Razman? Okay, sun source is going to be sun. All right. Sun. Oh, which sun, though? Can I do this? I don't think I can. No, I can't. But I can use this to identify which sun, and then I can drag it. Wait. There's some funky business going on. Okay. Matthew's son all this time has been using the wrong sun. I'm curious at how that makes the game look different. If it makes the game look different at all. It doesn't really make the game look different. Okay. Okay. So, now we can do this. We can just copy something because this is wait, no, I'm not. Am I? Yes. Am I edit? Yes. Addie, just calm down. It's fine. Just relax. It's fine. I don't know why I'm so high strung. Why am I so high strung all the time? Could somebody tell me why I'm high strung? Okay. Wait. Source. Gradient. Gradient. Nope. Wait. What happened? Where's gradient? This would be tri-light. I don't like that it's... Okay, whatever. Sky color. All right, sky color. 54, 58, 66. 54. No, not 60. 54, 58, 66. Perfect. Okay. Environmental lighting equator. Okay, what's that going to be? That's going to be 29, 32, 34. Like I like my girlfriends. 29, 32, 34. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this is 12, 11, 9. like Razman likes his girlfriends. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. Okay, 11 and 9. All right. Is it not say, okay, 29, 32, 34. It is, but why do these? Oh, maybe because it's HDR color. Is that why the one on the left and the one on the right, they don't look the same at all? Okay, so we have fog enabled, yes. Fog color. 101, 101, 101. Okay. 2 clicks, Pepite. Pepite. What are you saying, Pepite? Okay, fog mode, exponential squared, and then density is 0.005. 32 color. Okay. Wait. Color 32, I believe it should be. What should, okay, yes, must be HDR, not, you told me it could be color. You literally said these things could be color. Oh my God. Now you're going to make me go back and change them to HDR. So, okay. So those 3 things. So sky color, equator color, and ground color. These. Sky, ground. Okay. So these are, is there an HDR color class? No. What is the HDR color class? Let me see. What is the HDR color class called in Unity? All right, let me see. Oh, I can tell Matthew's tired when he's saying things are my choice. Oh, it's just an attribute? Or color 32, Matthew says. Okay. Okay. Is the fog color also one? God dang it. No. Okay. Yeah, it still says color 32. Okay. No, stop. Go away. Go. Oh my God. Okay, whatever. Go to base. Okay, fine. Go to base. Thank you. Okay. So I don't have the little HDR thing, but wait a minute. I'm going to see the AI said this. Do I have to, does it have to be below it? Well, the AI is an idiot. Color usage, true. Let's try that one. Matthew just said the same thing. Okay. All right. I'm going to assume it's correct. And I'm going to... Can I do this? I think I can do that. Yeah. Okay. I like that better. It's easier to read. Oh, God, my legs. My legs are asleep just like KS's. I think KS is asleep. Razman's gone. We're all gone. Okay. So 54, 58, 66, just like Matthew likes his women. 54, what was it? 58, 66? Yeah. And then 29, 32, 34. Yep, 29, 32, 34. Like I like my women. 29, 32, 34. And then 12, 11, 9, just like Razman. Okay, no. I'm not going to say that joke again. Especially since I don't think Razman is here to defend himself. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so now that definitely looks better. That definitely looks more like it. Okay, so the whole purpose of this exercise, the whole purpose of this was, I'm tired. I will reboot in a few minutes. What are the dash, the Maui? That's just look up attributes. Like you can do attributes on like functions and classes and variables. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so what I want to do is I just want to change. I don't know. Let's just change. No. I'm looking at it the wrong way. Well, let's try this. Let's just do this. Let's just do environmental lighting, Addies, which is not set. Perfect. And now if I go back to Matthews. Perfect. Excellent. All right. So that is excellent. That looks really good. That looks good. I'm gonna let me check this in. Oh, undo object may be null. That's fine. I mean, should I check for null? I guess I could check for null, right? Like if not equal null, then I don't really need the undo. I just like the undo because I was curious. I like the undo because of what it looks like. Anyway, or like how it works. Great debug tool. Sell it on the asset store. Well, if I was going to sell it on the asset store, you would need ways to add more objects to it, right? Oh, it's like an auto parameter. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not at all. No. Attributes allow you to look up. They allow you to do all kinds of things with whatever they're attributing, with whatever they're modifying, like here, like this is probably the most basic example in Unity is this serialized field, which basically says, hey, the variable, I want that variable to show up in the inspector in Unity. Now, of course, this is redundant because I have the serialized field and it's public. If it's public, it will show up in the inspector automatically if it's on a mono behavior. But anyway, so you get the picture though. Okay. So I checked this in, but yeah, if I was going to sell it, I would want to you would have two other options that are like add controller or like something like that. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward. I've been wanting something like this because it has been annoying. That's actually why I have this Yeah. Anyway, it's been annoying. I am so tired. I'm almost as tired as Matthew. So I'm going to hit the hay. I'm going to call it. Like I said, I probably will do a stream on Friday, but I'll do an early stream, probably like 4 p.m. to like 6 p.m. until my wife gets home because I do want to hang out with her Friday night since that's going to be my last night at home for a little while. All right, boys. Thanks for joining me. As always, it's been a pleasure. Have a great evening, and I'll see you back here on Friday. All right, guys. Bye.